just arrived to inspect his troops. It's a bit of a media storm here. There's just soldiers and also journalists crowding around the Secretary General. We're hoping he'll give us an interview. Secretary General, it's very nice to meet you. So the major news this week is that America has plans to send heavy weaponry into Eastern Europe and the Baltics. Don't you think that's a provocative move?
No. What we are now doing is that we are increasing our ability to reinforce our forces. I think that's important.
But Russia has already said that if the American plan goes forward, it will move missiles to the Polish border. So it seems to me that Russia's already been provoked.
But you know, the starting point here is that Russia is responsible for using force to annex a part of another country in Europe, Crimea, which they have illegally annexed. And then in addition, Russia is supporting the separatists in eastern Ukraine and destabilizing Ukraine.
Right, and to that end, when Russian forces seized Crimea, NATO effectively did nothing. So I wonder, looking back, if you regret that decision.
What we did was that we have since then supported Ukraine, both politically and with practical support, and we will continue to do so. But in addition, we decided to increase the readiness and the preparedness of our forces. So we are now implementing the biggest reinforcement of our collective defense since the end of the Cold War.
Now we've arrived at a situation when NATO and Russia are doing rival exercises effectively on each other's doorsteps. It seems as if diplomacy has failed, and I wonder how NATO let the situation get to this point.
I very much believe that there is no contradiction between a strong defense and dialogue. We don't see confrontation with Russia, but then Russia has to respect the borders of its neighbors, and that's exactly what Russia didn't do in Ukraine.